And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your friend Cheap Ludes. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, I suppose. We got some pretty interesting drops and pretty interesting teases today for tomorrow's content. Because as you know, instead of content dropping on Friday, they're dropping it on Thursday, a day before Black Friday. So, real interesting. The homie Katana is going feral at this moment, right? Are you going feral? I was trying to record a video, but Katana said no. She would like to play with the bird toy instead. So we're going to go ahead and put you down. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I feel you. She's excited about the pack drop as well. First things first, before we go any farther, if you haven't already, I mean, I didn't really have time to grind for this stuff, and I still kind of don't tonight. I have family stuff going on. But you can get all of the takeover grinds from this season available today, which is cool, I guess. Like Rodman and who's the other? Rodman and Chuck Person on TT offline. Elvin Hayes, which is like, who cares about Elvin Hayes? Elvin Hayes is over on Triple Threat Online with Danny Manning, Eddie Jones, and I think it's Eddie Jones and Elvin Hayes are on Unlimited. Someone else is on Unlimited too. I just kind of forgot who it was, to be honest. Oh, Kiki Vanderwee's out here too. Same with OG and Anobi. It is what it is. I mean, realistically, outside of Eddie Jones and Danny Manning, there's no one I really cared too much about regardless, but if you're interested, they do exist. In addition to the moments of the week, which allows you to get a centerpiece. Cool. Let's look at the teases themselves. So we got Darius Garland. He is going to be a bit on the small side, but he has one of the best jump shots in the game, like straight up fastest is what I should say. So he should be like an elite 3 hunting point guard. And honestly, somebody that I'm considering running for sure. Obviously, we got the Transcendent set, which at this point, these sets are named anything. They just take like a buzzword and then they just throw, random cards within the set. They're just like, all right, dude, let's call it the, I don't know, dude, Mercurial set. And then we'll just throw a bunch of random dudes in there. Or the Retrograde set. Just throw like a bunch of random players in there. Either way, I mean, Garland should be good. Like, I actually used his Sapphire quite a bit at the beginning of the year because that jump shot was nice. So I fully expect this card to be really, really good. Sorry if I'm talking weird right now, dude. My nose is plugged up so heavy. I don't know if it's allergies or what. But, like, I legitimately feel like I can't breathe out. It's like super not chill. Then we got Kristaps Porzingis. I'm not gonna lie, they could not have, if they tried, used a worse picture of Kristaps, dude. Like, this makes Kristaps look so weird. He looks like he is in pain in this card art. Like, he looks like he is in the basement in the movie Hostel. Like, this is not a good time right here. Either way, I mean, Kristaps, his defense will be mediocre. I mean, basically, if you want to look at Kristaps, he's going to be better Amethyst Bulbul. Like, that's what he's going to be. The jump shot's pretty good. He's huge. With the way the game is played this year, it's going to be interesting to see how effective he actually is. And the reason I say that is just because he is skinny. So he's probably going to get mashed quite a bit, but he's also so huge that I'm not sure it's going to make a huge difference. So like, I'm actually really, really interested to see how well he is going to perform in general. I always say that Chet Holmgren, like, literally looks like if a Virginia Slim came to life. But Kristaps was definitely the original, like, cigarette man, for sure, 100%. And he's from Latvia, where I'm pretty sure, like, smoking cigarettes is, like, an actual national sport. Like, the way we look at, like, football, it's probably like chain smoking Reds is what they do in Latvia. Granted, I can't confirm that to be the case, but if you're Latvian and you're in this community, please comment down below on your nation's stance on smoking cigs. I would love to know that. Then we got Penny Hardaway. I said a penny was coming. Look, they never drop a Magic without a penny right before or right after. Like, it's pretty much a rule at this point within the 10 commandments of 2K that if a Magic is dropped, a penny has to be either preceding or immediately afterwards. Like, I don't make the rules, man. This comes from straight from Ronnie himself, dude. Who, by the way, I always think is funny when people bring up Ronnie. He literally does not do a thing for the game. He is quite literally, his whole job is public relations, but people yell at him like he is out here developing the game and implementing content. Either way, Penny should be good. He's probably not going to play any defense, but then again, the way they've been handling the pink diamonds this year, he could be a lot better defensively than we would expect. I mean, Magic was cracked kind of defensively, so Penny, he's going to move better than Magic. He's going to have a better jump shot, but there's usually a downside with Penny. That being said, this year, I could easily see there being no downside. Either way, I don't know if it's actually a good thing. I was going to say it's a good thing that he wasn't the featured player, so there wasn't 3 versions of Penny, but I actually think that's trash. Like, it would have been really good to see 3 different versions of Penny, so everybody could have had a bigger point guard if they wanted. Because right now, the only way to kind of contain Magic, I mean, Caruso kind of can. Like, Caruso and DeJounte Murray gets bodied, but Caruso kind of can. But Sean Livingston really is the only one who can really hold it down. You're just going to have to switch your shooting guard or small forward on a Magic and just hope for the best. Hope he's not abusing you with someone else at this point. But unless they have Tim Thomas, he should be good, honestly. Like, if they're rocking Jimmy Butler, you'll be fine. Jimmy Butler can't create, don't matter. But that's besides the point. No talking strategy. Let's get to the big guns. Transcendent Kobe. Nice. I mean, it's kind of, it's not shocking. Let's just put it that way. I was kind of expecting him or Giannis this week anyway, so it's not like I am sitting here championing that I'm correct. It's just that I'm not really that surprised at the end of the day. So we got Froby number 1. I hate how they've been doing the cards this year because I just feel like they haven't done them correct, because it should be flipped. Like, older Kobe at Amethyst for sure, 100%. Wait, this is number 8 Kobe though. Wait, what is going on here? I'm confused. No, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, realistically, it should be older Kobe, Froby, Prime, Black Mamba, 24 Kobe should be 95, but it's like it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not here to do a Kobe Bryant history lesson. I guess comment down below if you want me to do that. I lived through the whole thing. I'm actually interested to see what's up with Kobe because I don't know what they're going to do with him. Because usually they don't gas Kobe Bryant cards up that hard because it's Kobe Bryant. They don't need to gas his SIGs up, dude. It's not like a Tim Thomas where like no one would grind for that card if he had whack SIGs. Like, it's Kobe Bryant. People are going to pay upwards of 2 million MT for a stock pink diamond Kobe at this stage, dude. It's about to be ridiculous. Like, it is what it is. I kind of want to know what's up with the card though. Like, I just don't know from a movement perspective. It would be a shame if they didn't give him Michael Jordan dribble style, honestly, being that Kobe Bryant based his whole game around Michael Jordan. You know, it is what it is, but that's fine. Let's take a look at a few cards. Let's take a look at Darius Garland first and foremost. And then we'll take a look at Kristaps. And I'm going to see if anybody has Kobe's base. So Kristaps is interesting. I mean, he's 7'3", 7'6" wingspan. Actually kind of decent speed already. Like, his base card is rocking a 61 speed at 7'3". Like, that's kind of quick, dude. I expect him to have some shooting badges. I expect him to kind of do a lot of things. Him having quick first step is actually the one thing I would say he probably doesn't have. Like, he probably lacks some defensive badges. He probably lacks, like, quick first step. If he's going to lack anything, it's going to be playmaking badges and then, like, range. Like, he'll be stuck on silver, but range means absolutely nothing this year. So it doesn't really matter. He's got a 99 contest shot tendency on his stock basic card. So I would assume that stays the same. He's going to be cracked in that regard. Kristaps base, we'll go around the shooting around and, like, check it out. I don't know. I don't even care about free throws or anything. I'm assuming that his dribble moves will probably be the same, if I had to guess. Like, that would be my assumption anyway. Darius Garland, 6'1", 6'1" wingspan. He's a wee little guy, but man, can he cook, dude. Like, he's going to be fast. His jump shot is electric. Like, that Darius Garland base on quick, it is hard to time, but it is fast, dude. And he's going to be like basically like Trae Young. Darius Garland is going to be a very good indication of what Trae Young is going to be. So the one thing we'll see with Darius Garland tomorrow is like how viable is Trae Young going to be. Also, I'm kind of annoyed with 2K in general that we didn't get a Trae Young card in the early game for this year, because this is when he was going to be at his most effective, dude. If we would have got like a glitch Trae Young or even just like a regular Trae Young, I know we got the Amethyst, but that doesn't count. Like, that would have been so good. People would have been running Trae Young. He wouldn't have been meta at all, so he would have been relatively cheap too. God. Missed opportunities. Let's see if anybody has Kobe base. I actually don't know if anybody does. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Rudy Tomanovic has it. Okay. Yeah, he's got Kobe with John Collins upper. Okay, so we'll try out Rudy Tomanovic. So let's go over to shoot around and we'll try a couple of these jump shots out. Okay, let's test out Rudy Tomanovic. I did take like 5 minutes to just chill before I came and recorded this portion of the video. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, my allergies are just straight Gears of War curb stomping me in the face right now. I mean, this is why you probably shouldn't get cats when you're allergic to cats. But, dude, I'm a cat guy. Like, what do you want from me? This jump shot is nice, though. Like, the upper is going to be different for sure, but the Kobe base is lights out. It just feels so smooth coming off even Rudy Tomanovic, which, like, shout out to Rudy T, dude, for sure. I was going to say he ate that punch from Kermit Washington, but Kermit Washington deadass almost killed him, so I don't think he really ate that punch very well. He actually just, like, almost died, so I don't think I can use the terminology like he ate that punch. I mean, technically speaking, he did eat it, but, like, when you say someone ate a punch, it sounds like they took it in stride, and like Rudy Tomanovic straight got bodied, so I don't think he ate it. But this jump shot is nice. The timing is kind of in the middle, which I think is perfect this year, at least for me. Like, every time somebody talks about a jump shot being good, you have to remember that it is partially subjective. Like, you know what I mean? Certain people are going to like faster jump shots with a small green window. Certain people are going to like really slow jump shots with a big green window. Like, it just kind of depends. Kobe has a very midi jump shot. You know what I mean? It's like right in the middle. Like, it's not super fast, but it's also not super slow. It's kind of like right there in the middle. It reminds me quite a bit of like Devin Booker's jump shot, actually. Like, not in form, but just in like overall timing. Like, it's very much in the middle, got a pretty decent green window. It's like relatively fast, but it's not overly fast. It's good. It's good. And his SIGs are going to be different too, so I'm not going to try to show leaners and dribble SIGs. It's just showing the base. But the base itself is really nice. I'm just saying, Rudy T, we should get a pink diamond Rudy T at this point. 2K has really been slacking on giving us some of these older guys at diamond and pink diamond tier, like guys like Rudy Tomanovic and stuff. We should have got options and versions by then. Darius Garland is nice too. I'm on Hoff difficulty, by the way. He's fast too. His jump shot's weird though. Kind of reminds me like a really fast Sean Marion's jump shot, dude. Like, it's super easy to contest though. I will say, like, if you try to shoot it in someone's face, they're gonna contest it like super easily. But the magic of Darius Garland is working around screens and popping because his jump shot is so ridiculously fast. Like, if you got the ball in your hand, off the catch and shoot, it's not that good. But I mean, with the ball in your hand, if you do a little, like, obviously you can't quick stop like you could in the past, but if you can consistently time this off the dribble, like if you know, zag left, zag left. What was the word that I was going to say? I said zag left, zag right. And then you get behind a screen and you pop it, and you're somebody who can hit these quick jump shots, you're going to be lethal with him. I mean, he's going to be an absolute liability on defense. You just need to understand that. But if you're looking for pure scoring prowess, like, yeah, he might be good. I mean, look, the reality of the situation is I can't talk, dude. I'm telling you, my allergies are absolutely just killing me right now, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Somebody holler at me with a digital EpiPen, dude. I need some help, bro. That being said, it would have been nice if they would have dropped Garland maybe like a month ago. Not even a month, just at least like 3 weeks ago, because we're kind of in the age of the bigger point guard now. And yeah, there's still going to be times where you can get away with using like a Darius Garland, but he would have been maximally effective like just a month ago, I feel, when people were still running like Russ and like Ja Morant pretty consistently, you know? That being said, I mean, in the right hands, someone is going to be able to take over with like a Darius Garland type player. I am not one of those people. These fast releases are never for me, dude. The fast meta releases are not for me. They are not my friend. That's straight up facts. The homie Kristaps, dude. Look at this big lumbering guy over here, dude. Like, it's very similar to Bulbul's release. Like, it's very similar. It's a little bit slower. It has kind of a weird green window. His standard card can't really shoot that well, so just kind of take that into consideration. But it's one of those jumpers, just like a Bulbul or a Jared Allen. Like, once you get it down, wow, you just airball to 3 Kristaps. Like, it's going to be fire once you get it down. There it is. Look at me. I'm cashing now. Yeah. Kristaps is definitely someone that I'm going to be looking to pick up to upgrade at the center position. I think Jared Allen probably is going to be out of here. He just doesn't guard the interior that well. Like, the homie Vucevic plays interior defense relatively well. I don't know, dude. I can't get stops with Jared Allen, but Kristaps is ridiculous. This jump shot is clean. I will be using Kristaps quite a bit. Now, there's going to be games. This is one of those jump shots that I just feel like it's on a game-by-game basis. Like, one game, you're going to be absolutely fire. You're going to shoot like 14 for 14 from the field. And then the next game, you're going to shoot like 1 for 19. Because you're overconfident, and it's just an inconsistent jump shot for a lot of people. But Kristaps is gas regardless. Now, we're going to be seeing a lot of cards come down in price. Conventional wisdom would say, well, wouldn't Magic come down in price? No. No. Magic will not be coming down in price. Like, you may see this and think, oh, he's cheaper. I mean, he's still 600K. Like, at the end of the day, by the time he reaches 1, he'll be 600K. Like, yeah, you might be able to get it. Oh, poor person. Can I give you guys a tip real quick, please? If you have a bunch of Hoff badges and you're going to put them on a card, do not do it the night before a pack drop. Even if you think, oh man, there's no way like another big point guard's coming out. It's just not worth it. Just hold on, dude. Penny may kill all value for Magic, but people will still use Magic as their bench, even if he is worse than Penny, which I actually don't think he will be. He'll probably be like the same, if anything, if I'm being honest. So just chill. Klay Thompson is probably going to lose value due to Kobe. I think Ricky Davis keeps his value because I think Ricky Davis is like a specialty player, so I don't think Ricky Davis loses his value, but Klay does for sure. Klay is definitely the one you want to look. De'Aaron Fox probably loses a little value due to Garland, but I don't really think it matters. Durant's not, like, there might be some more Ricky Davises. Pay attention to his SIGs tomorrow, because if Kobe Bryant has similar SIGs to Ricky Davis, a lot of people will be putting up Ricky Davis and picking up Kobe, which would be your time to shine on Ricky Davis, because I think he'll be just as good. It doesn't really matter. Ben Simmons is cheaper if you want him. He's there. We're not getting any big men. I mean, we're getting Kristaps, but that's not hurting Kareem or Hakeem's value, realistically. DeMar's value would be way, way lower if Tim Thomas didn't exist. Other than that, I mean, Ron Artest would be the one to kind of look at for the most part. Like, Ron Artest is close to having his value lessened, but a lot of people still run Ron because he's elite. So, I don't know. The market is really hard to look at and be like, yes, cool things are going to happen with the market, because it's just like the same week after week. There's only one Yao Ming. There's one Yao. If you have Yao, yeah, now's a good time. You could probably get 100K for Yao if you put him up right now. So I'm just saying, it's probably a good idea. John Wall, I mean, he's down a little bit, but it's just like no cards are really dropping in price. Draymond is going to be a buyout at some point in the near future. I'm just waiting for it to actually happen. Karl Anthony Towns probably drops some value a little bit due to Kristaps existing. It'll be interesting to see what Kristaps' final price is. The reason I say that is we haven't actually seen like a cracked diamond like this since probably Lance Stevenson was probably the last time that like a diamond was like really, really cracked. And Lance was super cheap. Well, Yao Ming. I forgot about Yao. I was literally just talking about Yao. Yao was pretty much consistently over 100K for like the first week the packs were out. So we could see a very similar thing happen with Kristaps. Either way, it's been your friend Cheap Ludes. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm exhausted, dude. I can barely talk. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know. Oh yeah, Dwight Howard, by the way, is like so expensive, dude. Here's my thing. If Dwight Howard, and this is glitch Dwight, so I mean it's kind of cool. His jump shot is pretty bad, but he's just like a way better version of Morning, so he's like a sweat lord guy. But if Dwight Howard is almost a million MT, can you imagine what Pink Diamond Kobe is going to be? Yeah. Don't buy Kobe. By the way, this is a stock Dwight Howard that I'm looking at right now, by the way. This isn't even the 18 Hoff one. That's, oh my God. Oh God. The 18 Hoff Dwight is at 2.24 million on the night before a pack release. That's crazy, but we're not getting any big men besides Kristaps tomorrow. So, I don't know. Dude, have a good night. You'll see me tomorrow, man. Richard Nixon, peace. You know what I mean? Shout out to Richard Nixon. He was trash, bro. I know all the homies hate Richard Nixon. I'm sure there's a lot of strong Richard Nixon sentiment in my audience, being that we all are old enough to remember